Okay, so we're going to add some water to this. First, what I want to do it is going inside the ground and change slightly color to match some what we have with our island. So it will be darker green, kind of more like a swampy kind of look. Okay, so we'll have a nice effect when we adding the liquid to this. So now let's go ahead, add water layer. Okay, and we can actually zoom in. The one thing I think I forgot on my camera, it's going and it's disable this height. I don't necessarily need to change when I move my water to this. Okay, so right here we have it water. Let's zoom in a little bit closer, and you notice right in this area where the rocks going. So I want to actually increase, going up, almost maybe right around this area. So we have some rocks a little bit visible, but it's also covering. Okay, let's do this. Let's create new layer. And I want to take this meta blobs we created and put them in this new layer. Okay, so also going to hide this from our preview, so it will speed up slightly when work with sea and atmosphere. You can see it will be, again, it will be look a little bit faster work that way. Okay, right here as you see. Okay, so we can adjust a little bit easy that. Okay, let's go up, maybe just leave it down, so we can still see kind of rocks. I think that is about right. Okay, at this point I'm going to modify our water, and default water, if you look right here on transparency, we have it 70 meters. I don't want to have 70 meters. I want shorter, so it's more deep kind of look. Okay, as well, the absorption, we go switch from the blue a little bit more to kind of greenish around this area, so more little bit feel with kind of plants maybe. Okay, so next let's go to our form, like here layer. We'll go to color, and I also want to change this color slightly to darker, almost like slightly polluted color. So it will, instead the white form will have a little bit more greenish yellowish kind of. And look on this wave, so we have quite a bit big waves. Nice in this area where the plant, and kind of we need to reduce some of that waves. We're going inside the bumps, and let's put it this 0.5, so quite a bit decreasing, almost flat as possible. Okay, we'll go click OK, and as a scale going, let's set scale to 2 as well. Okay, let's go select our sun, and on the sun what I want to do is take it and position a little bit behind. We'll see how it will look. Sometimes placing sun will give it us nice preview on our mountains, and in some cases it's maybe will create some additional problems because if sun is a little bit too off, we'll have too much shadows going on. So we'll see, like for example right here, you will see in a second we may have it too dark in those specific areas, and we'll need to rework some of them. But it is, if sun up front, like right here, see, it's kind of look nice, but it is too much maybe of the sun this way. But I like this glowing going around the areas, so that is nice. Except we can take now this and move sun a little bit more on the side, kind of almost highlight the area around here, but we still have that extra dimension almost. Okay, I think that does look good. Okay, so let's go to our atmosphere editor. Okay, and we'll go start with the lights, and you notice photometrics, I will leave it as photometric for this one. Okay, we'll go to the clouds, and we'll just add a cloud. It is usually big cameras or other ones if you want it. Most important for me, it's I don't want to have it too strong, so I will set density 1, opacity 100. Maybe set this one to about 500 meters. Okay, we're going to pop up a little bit wider. Okay, we'll get details amount higher, feathering lower. We'll do altitude variation high. So just add some nice cameras kind of effect on the back. Okay, and sky fog, because I want to create more mystic kind of looking mountains, I want to take aerial perspective, pop up all the way. We'll take also fog and bring this way higher. So it will add a little bit on there. And let's bring scattering a little bit up, so we have it more lights will distribute from the sun. We have this nice beautiful glow going, and maybe pop up a little bit here. Okay, let's take a second till it's refreshed. Okay, maybe it's had a little bit too much of this, so let's go down this to 3. Okay, and take fog slightly down, and as well decay reduce, so we have a little bit colder, because right now it's maybe a little bit too much of decay going on. Okay, at this point it's look nice. Maybe bring sun a little bit closer and slightly up. So right here I can look on atmosphere, so we're going to clouds, reduce cover on the clouds on the atmosphere, so we don't have it that much, just a little bit, kind of like whispering around there. Okay, and here we go to, let's reset this light, so it will be a little bit more saturated lights on the cloud. Okay, as well we can take haze. 3 is kind of okay, I think it's good at this point, so we'll go click OK. Let's select our sunlight, and we'll bring sun a little bit closer. So it should create more shadows right in this area. And I'm going to edit shadows on my sun as well. So right here, instead 100%, I'll go to put 98. So it will add a little bit right there, most visibility to us. Okay, let's click OK. And also, I kind of don't necessarily like that willow at this place. So I think we should move to this corner, so cover right that area, kind of almost encapsulated right there. So we'll take, just put it probably around right here, this area, so it should cover. Okay, let's go and render this point, see what we have so far. Okay, so right here we have our preview render, and this is look like a blob. You know, this crack willow does not look very good. So let's go ahead and we'll just delete that one. And also I want to take my main camera, bring it just a little bit closer to the water, so we can see the beautiful, and reposition maybe around this area. I think that way will look kind of more interesting. Okay, we have it also. Let's look back. So the horizon clouds look whispered. I like how the horizon almost lost. So let's look. Lighting also bring quite a bit details to this. Maybe this area a little bit get lost. Maybe bring in closer, or we have some other rocks. I think these rocks. Okay, and also we have it. Rocks right there, so we can bring those ones here. These ones need just maybe push a little bit more far back. Okay, and let's go to populate them. Same as bamboo. Populate. Okay, click OK. And you know what, let's take this one, copy, and we'll just put it one little bit more out, far away, just on the side, somewhere right there. Okay, we'll go open, and we'll populate rocks. The reason why I want to repopulate now, because the scale, I change scale, and I want them to keep it. Okay, click OK. And let's bring this just a little bit up, a little bit more. Okay, so there will be there, here, a little bit on the back should be. Around that area. Right here. So kind of maybe bring bridge between, won't be that gap. We can always actually bring even far away, kind of remove some of that maybe gap can occur there. And same things, you know, let's just for now put it right there to remove the gap in this area as well. So in that one we can bring a little bit down more, and let's go to populate as well. Populate here and populate bamboo. Okay, I think at this point I like what we have it, so I'm going to render this as the bigger size final. And you know what, the sunlight, maybe just a little bit bring to the side. Let's see what we have there. Just a little bit more of the light bringing in. And adjusting. Okay, I think we can play a little bit more with this. And again, the nice things when you start working, you can always go ahead and try adjust some small values. See when they start working good, you know, bring more interesting effect to you, kind of add more and more details to this. Okay. We bring in that should bring a little bit darker, kind of make effect going on, and we'll bring a glowing atmosphere from that angle because I moved sun, but I want a little bit more glowing in this area. Coming up. And 3, probably go back on 3 on that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and render, and this will be our final render for this project. I'm going to pause tutorials and come back when the render is completed. Okay, so right here we're done render. You can see it took 2 hours 34 minutes, which was quite a bit of time. And of course majority took for the atmosphere rendering and for the quality will pop up. We could play a little bit more with lighting, add maybe a little bit more on the side right here, give it dimensions, but overall should be very good start for you to create kind of islands. See how we created rocks in the water, create those interesting looking areas like right there. You can, I like how the we have this foam or almost collecting around, so there's teeny tiny islands and all this mix with the rocks and other stuff on the top. So hopefully you're enjoying this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio, and please remember visit us on the web is www.geekatplay.com.